Hey guys, Kalila or Callie here, and it is day 2 of me working on the Ava cardigan by petiteknit. I'm knitting on this because it is Halloween yarn that I'm using, and also it's October, so I feel like it's the perfect time to be using this yarn. And also I haven't used hand-dyed yarn in a while, and I really wanted to use some of the yarn that I have in my stash. So this is what it's looking like right now. And I want to get a lot more progress on it today. Oh, that's not one of them. I'm trying to pull out the skeins that I'm using. Yeah, I want to get a lot of progress on this. Like, I want to look like I'm about to finish the yoke. Okay. I don't really know how to determine what's good progress on, on a cardigan, because I've only done a few cardigans before. So I don't really know how it will go when it comes to getting progress on this. I don't know if it's like, oh my gosh, you're so close to finishing, but I guess it'll just depend on where I am in the pattern. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So let's look at this lovely color in the daytime. Now that it's not dark anymore. Oh, all right. Let's get to knitting. I'm going to be knitting and reading a lot today because I'm posting more on my book talk account, which is fun. So let's get it. I'm halfway. I'm halfway done with the increases I'm doing increases here for the sleeve and also for the v-neck. I didn't realize this was a slight v-neck in the pattern. Let me see. Oh, it does have a slight V. Do you see? It's like a okay. Yeah, so I'm doing increases for that. So it's just slight, because I remember when I was doing my April cardigan, that V was deep. And I realized I'm not a fan of V-necks. I've done 2 V-neck things. I did the April cardigan and I did the sweater number something V-neck edition. And I'm not a fan of V-necks. Probably because, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of V-necks. Okay, so I'm halfway through the increase section, the first increase section, because I think there's another increase section where you're continuing. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Why are we? Ooh, never mind. It's not kind of the same thing. Whoa! Oh, raglan. Okay. So right now we're just doing yoke increases and sleeve increases and what do you call this? The v-neck increases, and then after that we're going to do raglan increases. Bro, I didn't even realize there was a raglan. I haven't done much research on this pattern, I'm gonna be honest. I looked at people wearing the cardigan for the first time last night. And usually I do a lot of research on the patterns that I do so I can see what I would like, whatever. Anyway, halfway through that first section before the raglan. So it's looking amazing, but the one thing that's happening, let me take this off. The one thing that's happening to me, do you see that? Do you see that? My hands are turning black because the dye is rubbing off on my hands. Like, my entire hand looks like I just rubbed it in soot. I was like, why are my nails, can you see that? I was like, you can't, but I was like, why are my nails turning black underneath my nails last night? And I was like, what? And I noticed it from this line on my pinky last night. I was trying to scrub it off and it like lightly scrubbed off. I washed my hands so many times to take it off, and this is where I tension my yarn, because I tension my yarn like this, and so it just drags across and it creates that line. I'm just like, what? I look like I've been playing in coal. So Yeah, anyway, it's probably because when my hands don't really sweat, but hands naturally have oils on them, and so it just, comes off. Anyway, this is looking cool! Hey, it is 7:51 p.m. Okay, and the progress that we have is nice. I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but it is bigger. Okay, so this is like this. This is what's happening here. Okay, so this is being increased, which is the sleeve. The sleeve is being increased, and then we have the shoulder increases here that we did. And now we're going to start some raglan. Yes, yes, you can see here as well. So now I'm on the part where I'm going to be working raglan increases, sleeve increases, and V-neck increases for the yoke, okay? This is how it's starting out. And we'll see how it's going to go. This is what it looks like right now. Let me unfurl it, okay? So right now, if I put it up to me right now, it's right here, just above my boobs. I'm gonna stay up for a few more hours and we'll see how many rounds I get in. I'm on round 3, okay? So I'll check in once I am actually like finishing, I guess, because I'm not really gonna check in a lot. Well, I'll check in to be like, ooh, but it's just the raglan increases and it's just increasing. I'm just doing the yoke. Nothing much is really going to change, I'd say, to really talk about. And I have no clue what my goal will be for this, honestly. You know what? Let's make a goal then. Okay, I said I don't know the goal. Let's make a goal. So let's do that. From 1 to divided by 4. Okay. How many sets of these do I want to do? 4, 8. You know what? What's half of 9? 3.5? 4.5? 4.5, right? I have my calculator. Why am I asking you? 4.5. Yes. Which 4 sets of those, 4 times 4, that's 16. Let's try to get to round 16. No, let's try to get past round 16. Okay, hold on. Let's get to round 18, because then I'll be halfway through the yoke. That sounds crazy. So that's exactly why I'm going to try to make it there, because it sounds crazy. Yes, perfect. Okay. So, one more reminder, here's what it looks like on round 3. We're going to try to get to round 18. And it's about to be 8 o'clock. I got like 3 more hours that I'm willing to stay up. We'll see if we even get to round 10. My cat stole my seat. Ollie, why did you take my chair? How does it feel to be a seat thief? Seat thief. Guys, look at how dark my hand is because of the yarn. Can you see that? You can really see that. Oliver! You're so cute. Boop. Fury, how does my halibut sweater feel? This is a different orange cat compared to this orange cat who's, hold on, this orange cat who's sitting behind me, and this orange cat who just burritoed on my halibut sweater. Fury. Just don't bite it or get your claws in it, okay? Thank you. Right. Hello, I ended up staying up till midnight. It's midnight. Featuring Malika. She kept me company as I finished up. So, I got to round 16. Am I blurry? Yeah, okay. I got to round 16. And I decided to not continue to 18 because 1, I'm tired, okay? I need to go to sleep. And 2, that will be in the middle of another rotation, and I'm supposed to be repeating 4 rounds, and I'm not trying to like do half a repeat and then come back and like, where was I? I'm not gonna have that like question, but I'd prefer not to be confused when I come back to my project, okay? Just in case. Anyway, this is my progress so far. You can see lots of progress was made. And also, I don't know if you can see, my hand is turning blacker. But here's the progress. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at that. We're getting some sleeve growth here, okay. Yes, this is looking so good, so good. I'm loving this, but also I'm realizing, dude, knitting flat puts so much pressure on my hands. It's a little harder to knit than knitting in a round. Someone asked me before, is knitting flat harder than knitting in a round? And I'm like, I mean, knitting in a round is simpler because you don't have to seam stuff. But knitting this cardigan, I'm like, dude, knitting flat is a chore. But I like knitting, I like purling. I like purling, so knitting flat doesn't bother me, and plus I can knit, I can knit my pearls
Go to sleep.
without looking. So I was reading at the same time. I started a book. I'm 44% of the way through it. It's called Archer by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. It's good so far. I'm loving it. Anyway, I am going to go to sleep. Okay, tomorrow I'll tell you my goals. This is how much yarn I have left so far. So, a good bit. Oh my gosh, maybe I could definitely finish the yoke with this yarn and start the body before I even tap into the other 2 that I wound up. Woo! Alright. Let's put this up and let's go to bed. So yeah, I got to round 16. I literally said I don't even think I'm going to make it to round 10. Yet here we are. I have... Why are you staring at me like that? Mr. Seat Taker. Anyway, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. What day is this? Day 2. Thank you for watching my day 2. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Good night. Oh my goodness. You're so cute. Goodbye.